unplanned. Okay, the correct microphone is connected. So I actually have nothing to say. But I was like, it's 5 p.m. at my place, and I finished all the work for today. So why not? I'm gonna open camera and see if there is someone to talk to, because I don't want to go to this like anonymous forums and chat to people. But sometimes when I'm bored, it's okay to come over here and chat to the people that will appear on my channel. But I don't know if anyone appear, if anyone will be interested. Good update on the stocks. Stocks today are up, the ones that I hold. But there's one very big upset. Is there anyone I can share my upset with? No one? Talk to myself? So there was the shares, the company called Novavax, which I held for like 8 months, and on which I was like up quite a lot. I was up like 70%, 80%, but there was continuing delays. So last week, more than a week, I decided to let it go. Hey, Fraser. So once I sold my Novavax shares, today they announced they got emergency authorization approval in Indonesia and submitted to a few other countries. I'm really upset because I had like really a lot in this stock, really a lot. Yeah, I know. Do you keep anything on Binance? I think you're gone now because the viewer count is 0. But yeah, I'm talking to you, Fraser. Do you keep anything on Binance? Because I don't. I might actually be gone if. Oh, why would you do it? Like, what's the reason that you keep it on Binance? Is because you trying to like keep it there and trying to sell in the right moment? Because yeah, that's why. Exactly for the reason you told, because the Binance withdrawal suspended. So yeah, I understand. I understand you trust them, but it's not about this. But there is like with Binance, there is like maintenance all the time. So every time there is like maintenance, you are suspended. And also, regarding keeping your money on the exchanges, it's not very profitable because, for example, it depends on the token, but I believe many projects will be similar. I will give you example of the Atom. If you would keep it on the Binance exchange and let's say stake there, Binance get the bigger power in the chain that they hold as the validator. And also, if the project will do some sort of airdrops, you will not receive it holding in Binance. So that's why it's always better to keep in your wallet, because if the project do some airdrops, you will get this. But if you keep it on the Binance, you will not receive any airdrops. So that's where's the risk. I'm not saying they're gonna take your money or something like this, but you will lose with no risk, by not receiving this these airdrops, for example. Hey Dave, yeah, I know Celsius is pretty good, but there is better yielding you can get than Celsius actually. But Celsius is comfortable. I think Celsius is really good if someone like I want the lowest risk. I just hold the USDC and Celsius, how much they offer, 10, 15%. So that's pretty good option. But for any other projects, I'm not sure if it's the best yielding. Hey, Wayeni. How to pronounce that? Wayeni. And thank you. You are new. I recognize, because there's always only few people on this live. So whenever someone new appear, I always recognize. Uh, you're shilling me hex. Um. So okay, I will try to address this. I because maybe many people think I'm just like making fun on crypto or something like this. I'm quite like, I've been few years in crypto. But I don't want to sound like I'm big head, right? So that's difficult. I don't think the hex will be like rook rug pulled or anything like this, and I don't think the founder, which is Richard Hart, um, would want it to collapse. But I also don't think it's a good project. It's simply the smart contract that was written on Ethereum, that was designed in the way that this token will appreciate in price a lot. And I actually listened to a lot of speeches of Richard. So in the speech when he was doing this, he never believed that crypto will be useful. He was always saying that only one value of crypto could be the price appreciation. And this is why he wanted to design something, in his words, better, which I don't agree, because it ran on Ethereum network, which uses a lot of mining power right now as well. And before he was saying fast transactions, but it failed because the network got clogged. But yeah, let's say now this token appreciate in price a lot, and because of the fact that this token, um, the major purpose of this token is the price appreciation. So you cannot deploy the smart contract. It's not DeFi. It's not nothing. Basically, it's just meant to be the asset. So the question is, if the people jump on this for the purpose of the price appreciation, because looking at the community of Hacks, these are not crypto people. It's people, I would say, every time when I have like some friend who got into some multi-level marketing, he has this mindset. He tried to come to me and say it's life changing and stuff like this. So I believe the big part of the community is actually this sort of people who come here, think it's life changing for a quick flip, for price appreciation. So the question is, as it grows bigger, there will not be price appreciation like this, because let's say it's 8,000x right now, and it's great, and it could claim 16,000x soon. But for it to be 16,000x, it only has to do 2x from now on. And as the community comes, because they want 10x, 20x's, and they don't get it, the community will get very bitter, and I don't think it can survive this. So this token is not something I'm interested at all. Um, uh, I don't want to sound big head. It's just a very unambitious project to me. So I hope I kind of answered. I could. But Dave, is it like on the token itself, or you want on the stable coin? Because hey, Wayeni, you can take as much of, like, I'm coming here to talk. I will get back to more of that. I think Bitcoin is a little bit different. It's just something of being first one, so there will not be second Bitcoin. And As I said, the hex is not solving what Bitcoin didn't solve. It's not working on the proof of stake network or anything like this. Maybe it will, but we don't know if the proof of stake network they are building will be successful, etc. So yeah, Dave, tell me if you looking for like staking the regular token or the stable coin. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is these people, they come purely for money. They don't plan to stay in forever, even though 80% of the supply belong to the Richard Hart, which should be a red flag for the people. Even if he doesn't sell and don't stake it, uh, it was like really cleverly done because it avoids the massive price dumps. But it could also be if we would play in some conspiracy theories here. So I have this theory. It can be completely wrong. So many people say, hey, it's not a scam because if it would be a scam, he would dump. But actually, let's say he's multimillionaire, potentially billionaire now because of the hex. So if he would try to rug pull the community, how much he would make? $10 million, 20 million, because that's maximum you can get from Uniswap till the price go to zero, right? Which is not much. If we talk 20 million and reputation ruined for the rest of your life, horrible. So how to design the perfect thing that will be a scam, but it will be also not a scam in certain matter, that it will not be the straight up cheat. You make it, you secure it, you never sell, so it appreciates in the value. And then you launch a project, and in the name of free speech, you ask people to sacrifice money. And they sacrifice, how much was it? 700 million in Ethereum tokens, Bitcoin tokens, and other tokens. And these tokens go to your pocket. It's perfect, right? Perfect scam, if you would ask me. And then you also sacrifice 14 billion of your hex tokens, which will not affect the hex price, but you will get the majority of control over your new blockchain project tokens. So then you can again control the price of it. That's my thinking, right? Yeah, as I said, Yomi, I'm fine to talk. Yeah, but the question is if the developers will come to work, and it's much more difficult to do proof of stake and smart contract platform. And actually, Pulse Chain doesn't have many developers. If you look, they use GitLab. So um, the problem is if it will be actually free of bugs, and if they will not face well, it's a fork, so that should be easy. But if the developers actually will come there and build there, not necessarily. So I think that's the issue. Can you get the higher yields of Dot? I don't. Does Dot have like the wallet where you can do it? Uh, because, and can you stake Matic as well? Check Google. Uh, where you can stake Matic. Because Celsius always like offer, like they use someone else staking to offer you something, right? So that's why I'm asking, because if you can stake it in your wallet, that's always the better choice to do it in your wallet. I mean, that's for you, Dave. Like Bitcoin. So when it comes to Bitcoin, though, I know Kava platform, Kava Labs is called. I used to use them, and what is the yield? Um, okay, you can make on the Bitcoin 30. No, sorry. If you supply 5.7, but you can also borrow it for more yield. But I know it sounds complicated. I do a screen. Let me do a screenshot. But because I know actually here is it, but it's in the tokens. But because I think Celsius actually might be using Kava. I heard something like this before for the yielding of Bitcoin. But yeah, it's and like I don't know the person who would lock the money for 15 years. If you stake some, not stake because it's not proof of stake, if you lock something for 15 years, you might as well say like, I wouldn't do it. In 15 years, I'd be very old. No, the same like why he wouldn't do it, but like when Satoshi mined the million bitcoins that were worthless, and he never issued any new project where people would sacrifice the tokens that are actually valuable in the name of free speech, because the people sacrificed $700 million to Richard Hart pocket. That's the issue. So I don't think he's as transparent as he said, as he says. And like we can stay in the subject. Like I don't know, like he seems like really interesting, and I'm like trying to think and guess what he is. He's not the blockchain expert, but I do believe he made a lot of money maybe mining Bitcoin. But I was thinking, I believe he was lost man like 15 years ago or 20 years ago. You can even find the video of him. He was volunteering for this Sense Foundation. I'm not sure if it was Sense, the anti-aging foundation of Aubrey de Grey in 2008. He's the video, and I think that's how they know each other. That's why he gave him some money. So I think he was like hungry of knowledge and a little bit lost man, made some money and trying to find his place. But I don't think he actually found his place, because I also watched some old videos of Richard Hart, and they don't feel real. Like the advices that he would give, that like, for example, on motivation, right? He would be talking that motivation is nothing. Uh, what's everything is the discipline, but I don't think he has the discipline. He doesn't feel like he has the discipline actually. So I think he just says something that he heard from other people. Yeah, exactly. Who locked the money for 15 years? Who? Want to take the money, spend on some pussy. I'm not gonna wait 15 years for that, right? Oh, like you shouldn't stake on the exchange because you exchange like ripping you off during staking. So you have Matic. You check the staking on Matic actually, but that may be slightly more risky. If they will have some bags, because I would help you if someone is in like Cosmos ecosystem, because where I feel comfortable and where I know more is actually Cosmos ecosystem. So like I'm happy to answer for Cosmos ecosystem, little bit less about the other projects. Thank you, Wayeni. Whoa, Wayeni. Yeah, I try. Like I do the videos like for fun, and like I like trolling, like looking for a argue, but like I'm not actually, uh, I'm not something who fight. I even would like to talk to Richard Hart maybe one day, but I don't know if it would like happen because also my speaking abilities are not so clear, so I probably couldn't ask the right questions, but there is many questions I would have. And I always call myself philosopher. I like to think what's the place someone come from, what's the intention, how it looks, what's the community, can it break, so yeah, like we don't know who was it, right? um but I expect the bigger it gets, the more troubles it will get in the as it will not be appreciated as much. So um it's all about community, as I said. um you maybe watched like quite maybe okay interview is when Richard Hart talked with Ivan on Tech. Ivan on Tech I recommend, because this is the guy that actually knows blockchain. He's developer himself, and I remember his words like, don't think that Hex is scam, but it's not good project, right? Why would you lock it? Just to make the price pump more to attract more people? Because that's really what Hex is doing. And it might appreciate, but it might also cause the bigger dump later on, in some other day. I think you can actually make money on Bitcoin. You can actually use the DeFi, and you can lock your bitcoins in the DeFi and receive the percentage. So actually, there are options. They seem to be a little bit more complicated, but there are options. What's OA wallet? I don't know what's that. Haven't heard of Ethereum. Yeah, exactly. Like it's so if someone is like ultra rich, right? If I have like billions, yeah, I can lock 1 billion for 15 years. But look, I want the pussy tomorrow, not in 15 years, right? So that's the I'm trying to think what's the human mind, and the regular folk like middle class doesn't think this way. That's my belief. Wait, my girlfriend is texting me because I'm doing the taxes, right? So like, and I always need her help because I don't know. Okay. um Zaidmir, I'm trying to be nice, so I'm not using the, but like, yeah. Yeah, that's very different, because like you buy Bitcoin on the free market, right? Like it's like, but when it comes to the Pulse chain, like let's say you just gave away 700 million of tokens to the someone's wallet in the name of free speech, and these tokens actually have liquidity, so you can sell and profit $700 million. That's the hard part, you know. Um, No, no, no. I even think he could like no more. I actually like he knows what's going on. Um. For example, because he knows what like open source platforms. He even talk about Tendermint, like the Cosmos SDK that you can build your own blockchain. So he knows things. But I don't think his intention is actually like create the blockchain that will be like this amazing technology. Like he, as I said 2 years ago, I'm sorry, he was saying it's not gonna get adapted on the one thing that people want is money. But suddenly people actually want metaverse, maybe. We don't know. Like so I wouldn't treat him like a god, and the problem is people treat him like a like a god. And I think he tried to play the expert, on many areas, including medical areas. So the thing is, I'm just not trying to play the expert in the areas I don't know, because he would open the interviews, when he was promoting the polls, and he was saying how much he does for the medical research, and then he was saying that, oh, do you know how much longer people would live if they would not um, die of cancer or stuff like this. And he was like, only 3 years, because we don't treat the underlying cause. So he's clearly interested in fixing the lifespan, longevity, and underlying cause, but at the same time he looked like a person who doesn't move much and has hemorrhoids. So I assume his mind is not where his mouth is. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I allowed to say everything here, but I'm not gonna be mean on the live. That's opinion. I like petrol. I never drive electric cars, so I drive Mini now, right? It's from 2006, and I love it so much because the sound of the engine is so beautiful, and the highways in Europe are quite good. So this Mini goes so fast, so amazing. So one day, like, I hope I will get more sporty car, but I love petrol. I love petrol. What evolution? He's not Dragon Ball character. We don't evolve. We don't evolve like this. Not in one lifespan. You know. No, but I know what you mean. Um, but he's still not where his mouth is. So tell me what you plan to do with your money when you're 80. Look, I'm 30 now. I don't really think what I be doing like when I'm 45. So like it's pointless to even like check for the price appreciation, because you have 15 years to lose all. Yeah, the problem is like it's not, for example, the reward for this staking is not like really how to say it. It's not reward for securing the network. That's also a problem, for example, because if you stake the tokens in the blockchain, the purpose of this is to replace proof of work that secure the network. So in this case, miners secure the network, and you as the staker secure the network. But here with Hanks, you actually don't do it. So the reward you get is kind of fugazi. I'll stake and we give you, right? And like, I'm not perfect. I'm actually like, I'm like I live like in prison. Like I'm like too disciplined, like I don't even go party because I'm so obsessed about discipline, which is my comfort zone, and it's not good for me. Like, but I'm working on this. Hey, like, we like everyone here. I like to talk. Okay, I need to answer questions more because you guys talk. I'm surprised I have 10 people live. Yeah. You guys have discussion here. 15 years is just so long. 15 years is so long. It's not designed to dump in cycles. It dumps when people dump. It's Oh, okay. So like, what's the previous question of yours? we like this is another spooky thing. There shouldn't be something like this origin address. This like too like man, like it's too spooky. But yeah, as I said, it's simply like this. Like this project is not something I'm like really interested, because it's not very interesting project. Like I'm not into something. Hey, I'm gonna lock it for 10 years and I'm gonna be super rich. It's not something like it's where's the adventure? And also like including these red flags. The red flags might be adventure, but no. I like actually proof of stake blockchains where I stake it in my wallet. It's also the risk, but it's transparent. I know where the money is. I made few videos on the million token, and I have and I hold the same opinion. People hated me. I made the video when it was at $70. It's at 20 now. People hated me because I was making jokes of people who was keep buying it and saying it's gonna be number one. I uh, the million token not approved. I have not bought the central act. Why you think I bought? I was talking to my friend. I was teasing on him because he was talking about the central land for a few months and he didn't buy. So I was teasing on him that he missed on this. I didn't miss because I didn't plan to buy, so it's fine. She doesn't watch me. I will text her and do live. So, yeah, no, she's talking to me because we don't know how much insurance I paid for her. And that's the issue because we need this for taxes. Sorry, guys. It's like I'm awakened. I'm awakened. Look, don't believe in Mr. Richard Hart so much. It's not limited. I like like I think the yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, and especially like that people like hex people. They actually want 10x, and as it grow bigger, it doesn't deliver this, and that will also this will be creating this Ethereum community when they see there is microcaps going crazy, right? Yeah, I know he admits that. Actually, when he was so that's why I tease on him because I don't think he was offended. He would be offended, right? I wouldn't say that to you. Like, for example, hey, you have pair of breasts. Um, but this is the thing. Okay, that would be maybe judgmental, but I could, I could make the fun that he doesn't have the discipline in this diet because the boobs get bigger. Where is the discipline he was talking about? Instead of sitting in this massive throne for 5 hours a day, go for 5 hours to jog. That's where is the discipline? 100%, 100%. But how to get hard then? I'm already having problems like sometimes it might because of the medications, maybe not to really get hard, but like it's to finish. That's like a marathon. So annoying. 1 minute respond. promise to my girlfriend now that I call her in 30 minutes because she was asking if we call now. Thank you. But that's my channel. That's my channel. Okay, guys, you chatting to yourself. I'm happy, but I always try to respond to everyone, you know. So um it's it's also like printing if they give you like from Fugazi, but the fiat is medium of exchange. And here is the IDAN, bro. Like I sack because I use extension, and now I should be scared. Yeah. So actually, like I used so many um the hex tags, but in this new video it didn't work. So the change of name to Meta and getting to Metaverse, I know only as much as the Twitter says. I'm sorry, but maybe they will be successful because let's say I'm not so bearish. So of course it would be bad if you have such a big corporation getting into this, right? Because this is centralized, and we all believe in decentralization. Let's say we do. Um, so as the metaverse would be perfect. I don't know if it would be perfect because then instead of like having the actual relationships, we would be all sitting close in our masturbatoriums with the machines over our body parts and doing the crazy stuff in the metaverse. So I don't know if it's good, but regarding Facebook, if they try, I'm not saying it will not work. So the question is, could they be successful? They have like 1 billion um, people, out of which at least half billion is like 60-year-old people who are easily trapped, who are not going to the blockchain. So this could be still very successful and very profitable. There was one tweet. Someone says metaverse by PZ, the CEO of Tendermint. A metaverse that is controlled by Facebook is pretty scary given the FB track record. Imagine being a creator in Meta, paying 30% taxes to Facebook, and then being permabanned by one of their bots. A metaverse that is created and fully owned by the community is the only correct choice. I would agree with this, but I don't know if they cannot be successful. Not sure if I wasn't talking about Mina, but yeah, I didn't. I could hate myself for this, right? It's doing well, but the reason why I didn't buy it because I'm missing like a lot on the metaverse because maybe I'm not a gamer, so I was doing much better in DeFi, and I'm trying to educate myself, of course, more about the metaverse. Maybe not by this time because everything is going crazy, but we'll see. I'm not that educated on the end, and yes, I missed on the central land. And congratulations for everyone who got it. Um, I was in the so I was living in the UK and working in the bar. I was picking up glasses from the tables, and then I met one girl, and I broke up with my girlfriend back then to hang out with this girl. And through this girl, I met my current fiance because they were living together, and then we become a friends for 1 year in UK. Then I moved back to my country, and a year later I visited her again, and we were like really close friends. And then we decided to get into a relationship. It was nearly 6 years ago, so we are nearly 6 years together. But that's how I met her. I met her in UK. I was working there, and she was standing there. And then we went to Hong Kong. I would not. because like this long period is not maybe like it's actually like it's not that bad because actually I locked my money in some fund in the bank for that long period of time, and I think it's horrible idea. It's just not very interesting project, just not very interesting project. So it's easy project. Would be lovely. I like Burger King. I used to like it more, now a little bit less. I it's horrible. Don't take Xanax and drink. It I don't take benzodiazepines. I have benzodiazepines in here. I don't take them. They're addictive. They're like emergency. I take SRII, SR, SRRI. Is it correct? Lexapro will be, and I also take the quetiapine, which is Seroquel in the United States. So I think that they actually like change a little bit, but it's not very bothering. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. It's exhausting. It's exhausting halfway, and you think already of like the tomorrow coffee. Yeah, I didn't know, but this chat is all about Higgs. Why is it like this? I'm glad I do. So I don't think my channel will grow as much, and it's exactly the reason. Because the way I am, the much better success story would be like sitting on Twitter and recommending the gems, because you can actually build a persona and be the expert and get into this like kind of everyday hassle like some of these YouTubers do, and give them 5 gems, or today is the news, today we talk about Ethereum, today we talk about this project, and here is 5 coins that can pull 100x. This actually trending much better, and I don't like to make the regular videos. um so it's growing now slowly, but it doesn't have this this moment. So thank you. It would be nice if it grows, but it's fine if I do. uh I think that people know what they do with their lives, and they don't need me to tell them what to do with their lives. Did you guys watch the TV series Maniac? And there was this scientist, and he was sitting at home, and he had this like masturbation machine. So that's how I see metaverse. Like, I know we plan to do much good in this, but we also know we're not gonna do it. We just gonna masturbate in the metaverse. uh, Enjoy your day. I watch him, but he really trolls so much, and his predictions are just so bad. Yeah, they are not. Yeah, thank you for this. Yeah, SSRIs. That's the one. It's not a recommendation, and I hope I'm gonna get off of them in 6 months. I was on them 5 years ago for like just over a year. I got off, and I got on, and on medication. I can be myself for now, but yeah, if people need meds, they should take them. They shouldn't wait longer, because it might the state might get worse. Fraser, I'd love to play because I never like turn off myself. I'm always like doing something. So I want to get this rest to my brain and actually start playing some games. I like to watch the trailers, for example. I really like the trailer for the Cyberpunk 2077 that came out and was full of bugs and horrible games. So actually, also keep in mind that this game was in development for 6 years. So when you research something in crypto and game in crypto, can think of like how difficult it is to make a game. Oh, that's you. I thought that someone new. Yeah, yeah, I remember Jonathan Doe. Of course. Thank you for staying here, because I keep making videos and I do get like 20 or 30 likes, so I know the people are there. But the interaction is a little bit less now, right? Because there is less comments. So sometimes I feel like, oh, people don't comment, and it's hard to get people. I don't. I can only tell you what I hold. And I always said the same. I hold Atom. I think I told recently I hold Juno. I hold Handshake Protocol, which do not much in the price. A little bit Osmo, because I provide liquidity with Osmosis and Juno, and just touch of Sieve Chain. That's all. And my portfolio is not at the all-time high now, which might be a big surprise because of the horrible mistakes I did in the past. But that's the tokens I hold. Are they the best tokens to have? No, I don't think so. I like Handshake and I have strong beliefs, but Handshake is probably the closest of them all to fail. No, thank you. I appreciate. Sometimes not much ideas. I have this idea for Don Kryptonium, and I always want to come back to Don Kryptonium. Like you can see in old videos. Uh, I want to actually get some designer, and I want to design my Don Kryptonium face a little bit better. Like this one. This is my Twitter handle now. So I want to get this like my alter ego as Don Kryptonium. Because not sure if you guys watch my Hero Academia is anime, and there is the character Almighty. So I think the crypto doesn't have this person that give them hope. If you struggle in the daily life, it would be nice to know that there is the Don Kryptonium that hold your back always. Doesn't matter if it dumps, doesn't matter if it pumps, but the Don Kryptonium is there. I think crypto needs that. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly through the comments till the end, because uh, oh yeah. Oh, no, I want my channel to grow, but sold it. I sold it all. It was what was I telling you guys? So like this, so this was the like biggest gamble, but I don't want to sound bitter. Like, so there was March, and there was a lot of this craziness, and my portfolio was in like very good stage, right? So uh there was this project that I think even like Elio from YouTube, I think he mentioned maybe once, like 2 months earlier, and I thought that this coin is gonna get some traction, not because of the tech, but because of the shilling. Um, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna gamble, and I lost the Lambo on it. But yeah, no. So I just decided to get rid of all of that. Don't keep it. Uh, Yeah, but it's fine. I sold it the week before that, but it's like, so the thing about this, it's just it's fake volume, you know. So don't think it's something happen, but with the Yop is the fake volume being rolled on the exchanges, right? So this was the shitcoin. I got rid of this, so now I hold the coins that I like. But I was burnt in the past because my portfolio in March was like really solid. So uh, maybe I could be millionaire by now, but I'm not. I'm far from. Um, it doesn't matter. Like, it's stupid to say maybe I would be. I'm not. That's it. Um, but now I hold the things that I like, and the 50% of my portfolio, maybe slightly below now, is Atom, Juno, Equal with Handshake. Um, Tezos is okay. I hold Tezos. You know, I I would like to do it. I would like to do it. But it's very far away. Don't Kryptonium NFT. Like, I was thinking of something like this. You know, but I don't know how to do it. Like, to make it fun and fair and stuff like this. No, hey Ranjit, appreciate. Um, no, Don Kryptonium is the alter ego I created. It means to be quintessence of of the everything that's cringy in crypto. It's that's good, man. Are you still holding it, or you sold it? Because I wouldn't, like, I mean, I think they're far away from implementing something. So the story is, I was saying they would be actually, like, accused if they would like they could be sued if they would be regulated, because they went pretty much bankrupt, but they lied the progress is ongoing. And now they went into hands of one of the VC firm that controls them, but as you know, I could talk long about this, but there is no reason. Like, and they build everything from the basics now, so they're at level 0, and they will create the values, so they will be simple valued page. Regarding Tezos, I bought Tezos, 1,000 Tezos together with Atom, March April 2020, and I sold this 1,000 Tezos later into Kava token, which was fine because Tezos actually didn't do anything. Yeah, and it's horrible because, if I would stake my atoms in my Kepler wallet in February, I would receive 1,000 Juno on the airdrop, just as others, which would be worth now around 15K, which is pretty cool. So instead of getting the airdrop, I actually bought the Juno. I traded the other shit token into the Juno. So it could be better, but yeah, it's doing fine. We'll see. Yeah, just make sure you read everything. Like, as I said, I'm not holding it now. It's let me check because I saw they had some movement, but you can easily see that these spikes in the volume and price, they are done by probably KuCoin bots, like, to increase the volume on the exchange. Austin, like, some you, yeah, like, don't really want to, like, make it into, like, meme coin and, shit coins. Like, I never made 1,000 to 65K. I think the chances are just so low that sometimes, like, yeah, it was whole year underperforming. Yeah, yeah, and, the so okay, I will say what's spooky here. So they would say over summer that the progress is ongoing and everything is fine and the development is ongoing in the moment when they were actually bankrupt. So then they went silent for 3 months. And then 3 months later, they said the Pluto bought Job, which is not really the case because I think this is miscommunication. I think this is like just the tokens were transferred to Pluto in exchange that the Pluto will spend 20 million for like let's say development and marketing purposes, but there is much unfinished things. For example, if you try to ask about the past, for example, hey, but why were the people lying about development being ongoing before and stuff like this, why it wasn't transparent? They actually like are like, we're not going to the past, we're not going to the past, we're looking to the future. That's not good. That's not something you look forward to. So they plan to develop from the level 0 and just the valid page. And I wonder, like, they are quite behind. So I felt bad holding it. So I just make sure that I'm holding what I feel happy about, and I'm happy about the projects I hold now. Maybe you answered your question, because I don't know. I think everything is very risky. Ah, that's good, but that's very little money, Ranji. Oh, hey Georgie, please don't send me any money this time, because that's too much last time, and I don't even know how to claim it. I might have not gotten the joke. Oh, my girlfriend sent me. Wait. Uh, uh, I will show you guys. Did I show you before? I'm gonna claim some tokens, or I should do it later. Later, so I'm not gonna show. Oh, the brass might be the might be the parts of Titanic. They changed the time, so my dinner time moved for 1 hour later. Where are you based, Fraser? I will answer these questions. I will explain LP just now. And Barbs, I got bad with stock. Like, I was starting this video because I held a Novavax stock for a very long time and was up 80%, and it was my biggest position by far. It was bigger than any position in crypto, and it like got upset because they were having keep delays, so I sold it, like get rid of this when I had like only 8% in profit. And today they announced like 5 good news. Yeah, thanks, Ranzo. Thank you for visiting. Thank you. LP. I'm gonna explain now. Crypto Factor. Wanna hop in? Uh, I'm gonna explain the hey Paul. Yeah, crypto. Why is it Crypto Factor? Long time no see. I have too many pages opened. So let me share the screen. I don't know which coin will get double. It's hard to say, I'm not I'm not. It's you shouldn't. You will lose your money thinking this way. Osmosis Zone, Chain. That's two websites where I provide the liquidity. Let me invite you. Here's the link. Anyone can actually join, but for a moment, because I want to show how the liquidity is generated. Maybe you can guys ask. I might do full video. So for example, this is the pool I'm providing, which is Juno and Osmo, right? So I bonded for 14 days, and the APR for 14 days is 175%, which is not generated out of the fees, but it's actually generated by the osmosis itself and the Juno network. The reason for this is because that's how the dexes try to drive the interest and increase the liquidity pool. So they actually offer the bonus, the extra bonus on top of the swap fees. That's why the liquidity pool APR is so high. And Chain does similar. So I do a little bit on the Rowan Luna right now, just because I want to, experiment. And you can also see the pool stats. So if you look at the pool APY, this will be the APY of the pool, right? So this is from the fees, the earning from the fees. So let's say on Atom, you have 40% pool APY, but they also offer you on top of that a reward of 96%. That's how you get 136%. I hope, Paul, that answers your question. What's up?
Hey man, how are you?
Sorry, I was helping. I got the question how the liquidity pools are working.
Yeah, I saw, man. You're doing a great job, bro. You're doing great.
Thank you. There was a lot of. By the way, sorry. Like, how you doing? I didn't speak to you for a while. How is your therapy? You look nice. Your skin is
Yeah,
glowing.
yeah, it's good, man. Just shaved, and I put some like aloe vera on, so I shined my bald head.
And how is the cancer?
I'm doing good, man. I went to get my tests. They didn't find any, which means the pills are working very well. So I'm just going to continue them until we see the latest stage of therapy.
So it's in the recession. The cancer is
Mm,
in the recession.
mm.
So
Yeah,
you have more chances than you said before that you
yeah,
live more than 5 years.
yes. By the looks of it, I don't know about that, but we do know that I have to get either a bone marrow transplant or I have to get a new method that's coming. It's very likely I'll live more. We'll see.
Yeah, sir.
Maybe maybe those statistics were a bit wrong as well. As in the survival rate is not always it doesn't account the survival rate for 5 years more is a 10-year survival rate. Already past the five. The thing is that it may be with old therapies. This is a new therapy, first of all, and
Yeah.
second of all, usually when they do these statistics, they take into account people that left for other reasons, like into a car accident, whatever. So maybe the percentages of making it is a bit better than what they made out to be. But
Yeah.
it's for dramatic effect. It's okay. We can continue.
You look very healthy for a person with cancer.
I try, man. Well, again, the pills made it go down a lot. These are crazy pills. I showed you the pills before,
What's
right?
the side effects?
The only side effects I've kind of noticed is I stutter a little bit more, and maybe I feel like I might put more saliva in my mouth. And after I take the pills, I get very tired a little bit more. Like sometimes I get foggy, but not as much as in the beginning. And if you're all wondering what this is, I'm just playing with this, just in case you're wondering. It's not a ring, no, just playing with this. Okay, just saying.
I barely saw it. My eyes are horrible. Do you know I have a cataract?
Oh yeah, okay.
Um, I mean, it's people like the doctor was very. It's soft one, so I don't have to have surgery yet. But the doctor before was like very surprised because they couldn't adjust my glasses. So they
Nice.
checked it
Okay,
and
yeah.
they find out they have cataract.
But
And
it's
they were
nothing. It's nothing. You just go and they fix it for
they
you.
can
Like
take it down or something like this.
no, it's easy. Like they just clean your eye and then you can see
Yeah,
perfectly.
yeah,
And you
but they
don't
were
need glasses after.
surprised that someone at my age have the cataract.
Yeah,
I tried
happens.
my best, like I try to be healthy. Like I eat really good. I exercise every single day, and still I'm a crap. You know,
Oh crap, man! I mean, some people are it's just. I guess it's the cards you are dealt. I mean, they were surprised I had cancer. I used to be very athletic. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Second time now, shit. Fuck. Well, I
yeah.
can. Second time I can understand it after everything I went through the first time, but
Um,
the first time I was like, "What the fuck?" Sorry, did I just?
yeah. It's fine. It's not. It's not family friendly channel.
Oh, okay,
It's fine.
cool.
I'm surprised you're still talking to me
Why wouldn't I be still talking to you, man?
because I'm kind of at the war, but not at the war because I also gained some fans from the Hex community,
Oh, cool.
but I got more hate. So there was a lot of heat, you
I
know.
don't, I don't give a shit about that shit, man.
But
Like,
but actually, you made the video because you made the video last week. I think Hex is dumping what is happening, right? Something like
right,
this,
right, right.
and you also got some dislikes.
Well, only you should see what happens when I do a Safe Moon video.
So
Like,
and you were not even the negative. You know what I mean?
no.
But just because you mentioned that it dumped, you got like 20% dislikes or something.
Yeah, because people just dislike without watching the video. Especially if you're in Safe Moon, is they just insta
I
dislike.
know.
I think they're in Safe Moon. I think they're bots. I really do, and I want to do an experiment to prove this that they're either bots or morons. And I'm going to do an experiment one day to do this to figure out because I just see some random comments that are insane. And believe me, I have people that like Safe Moon and are subscribers to my channel, and we argue sometimes, and it's funny. But there's like sometimes it gets really weird. Anyway, doesn't matter.
I just want to tell you, I just declined my girlfriend call, and I call her in 5 minutes, so I will have to go.
Okay,
But we didn't talk like a while. You can actually pop to my channel because people love you on my channel, and people
I love
don't
being
love
here,
me
man.
as much on your channel because
You should call your girlfriend. You should call your. You should call your girlfriend and tell her or message her. Be like, listen, I'm going to be 15 minutes late.
I,
Um,
I I texted her 5 minutes.
I'm talking to the crypto. Another one. Look, I'm talking to the crypto factor. He's bald, and he has a lot of insight because he's bald. There's a lot of insight, right?
I tell her 10 minutes.
Okay, all right. Is that like is
Is
that like a Swedish 5 minutes, which is 5 minutes, or Greek 5 minutes, which is 5 hours?
she will get upset because she's very tired.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
we are like 7 hours apart now because the time change destroyed everything.
Yeah.
It's because we're 6 hours apart. And
Ah,
now they changed the time, it's 7 hours. So usually I would speak to her at 7, but now it's 6 at my time. And
got
it
you,
ruins everything. It's
got you.
would Hex survive without Richard?
No.
So you
Let
say
me rephrase that. It would not grow to where it was without Richard.
so you call it cold.
I'm being. I think Richard brings a lot to the table. It's Richard. I mean, look at Richard talk. You know this, right? Let's not lie. Let's not kid ourselves. Richard brings a lot to the table. He's an amazing guy, an amazing debater, and stuff like that. And I don't think Hex would survive, or at least would not get to the point it's at without him. Now, will it survive here on without Richard? I don't know, but it would
Okay.
not be here if it wasn't for him.
I watched one video, and in one video Richard said he has big penis. Do you think this
Does
is true?
Well, I never really asked him to verify this. I never really wanted to do my own research in that area either.
Because he
No,
always
I have
claim
a big
it.
penis.
And I have very small one. I mean,
Have you seen my video with the YouTubers about I have a joke, well, not a joke. I have a video, conspiracy video. I'll send it to you later.
I didn't see. I want to see.
You should check it out. You should check it. Definitely check it out. I'll send it to you later, man.
Yeah,
Just
please do.
remind me.
How is your NFTs doing?
The ones I bought or the ones I'm making?
Are you making?
I own bitbulls.io.
I don't know this, but my NFTs do absolutely. They
They're
are
doing good.
murdered. They are
Go to
murdered.
do me a favor, Marcin. Go to bitbulls with a z.io real quick. I'll show you what I've been doing.
But are you making your own NFT?
Just look at bitbulls.io.
Yeah, the page is really. I mean, my internet is slow. Let me close some pages.
All right. You'll be surprised. It's a crypto NFT gaming metaverse.
It's still loading, but if I can't do now, I will just show you the proof. You see,
No, I believe you.
I'm not lying.
You spelled it wrong. Bitbulls with a Z. There you go. Bitbulls.io. Now
Yeah,
it should load. Now it should load pretty
Okay.
fast because it's conditioned to load fast. So this is my project.
It's yours.
Yep. Go down. Click the video. Check it out.
Is it like yours?
Click the video. Yes. If you want to see what I've been doing behind the scenes so long.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm still here. I make it big. So
Sure.
you're an investor.
No,
You're a
this
CEO.
is literally 50% mine. I was part of the process. The idea was mine. It's based off my dog. It's the
You
name was
invested
mine.
money.
The domain name. This is my time and money. Yes.
How much money you spend?
I'm not telling you that. I'm not going to dox that.
Can you gift me?
It's 50% mine. I can give you half an NFT.
Half of the 50%.
No, the half of the NFT.
So I have 25% on the company. Okay. I go for it.
We've worked on this project a lot, man.
So it's your dog.
Well, it's based off my dog. It's Bitbulls. It's a gaming metaverse. I did this with a gaming company. We did it together.
You couldn't hear music, I think, right?
Yeah, no, they couldn't. See, there's the
Who made the video for you?
well, the gaming company.
So you partner with the gaming company.
Yep. And we launched this project. We're doing some other stuff behind the scenes as well. I just wanted to flex and show people how it's done. See, we don't mess around with the crypto factor, Marcin.
I mean,
Ever heard the term work in silence and let your success make the noise? That's what I've been doing.
I'm not saying just like, letting the...
Hi, Manish Kumar. Crypto hodler is like laughing or crying. One of the two.
Right. What? Absolute shit.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate the feedback.
No. It's much more than I would expect from you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm not sure if there's a compliment or not.
I don't know if it's wait, now it doesn't work. Like, wait. I'm trying because I better. The reason. Say something.
Something.
No, it's
No, it's just
Different
something else.
colors.
Something else.
Oh, I probably, I know.
You
That
probably
will
muted.
be um.
Yeah, right. The nothing show. There was like a passive aggressive backhand slap in the face, wasn't it?
Okay, now should be no, like, so. I actually think it because you said you were doing this, but it looks
Yeah.
like it's professionally done.
Well,
So
the idea is mine. I'll be. The idea is mine. The concept is mine. I gave the project. I made a deal with a gaming company in Greece that I have a lot of respect with because they know me,
yeah.
right? I have a good reputation. We made a deal. We got into the project together, and I gave them this, and they made it this, right? Like this.
So let me finish,
I
because
gave them the
you
marketing
said
plan,
you
the
made it.
concept. Yes,
So
I own the domain name.
the way it looks like the game that is made by the other crypto company, not by the, like, that has the funding, that has actually, maybe, I mean, that's just the trailer.
Well,
That is the project.
I'm not exactly poor.
That is the but the I don't know how much you have, like, maybe you are like Richard Hart level money, I
No,
don't
no,
know.
that's fuck you money.
It's
Richard Hart, that's fuck you money.
yeah,
Richard Hart is in the place when you can. I'm sorry if I'm swearing too much, but that's what
it's
fu
fine, I
money.
swear a lot.
Fu money is like, we're gonna this is gonna cost you 1 million. Fu, or if you don't
So
do this, we'll sue you for 5 million.
no,
Fu, that's pocket change.
if the game will, the trailer is done nicely, like, I mean, it's really great trailer, like, it
Thank
looks
you.
like the company that work on the metaverse that raised few $1 million, and they released the trailer because they are launching some games. So, like,
Right.
it's really amazing. I was impressed. I was like really impressed. I would not expect for
There's
them, because
there's
I thought you are like crypto
I'll tell you something.
enthusiast.
There's a lot more behind the scenes. There's a lot more we've done that we're not showing. It's just so much more than a trailer. Because what crypto companies do, they make a trailer and they try to sell the shit. We actually built the foundation, then made the trailer.
So yeah, I want to know. So it's not just the trailer. The game is being developed.
Yeah. We're
Uh,
at the point where I could show you. I'll do it personally because I don't want to dock stuff. But I'll grab you on Skype and show you, and we'll go in the game and I'll show you what we've done.
and you cannot do it on live, right?
I don't want to dox it yet.
Yeah. Because I was
I am
thinking,
gonna
if you want,
I'm gonna start. Look, if you go to the website or the YouTube channel, you will even see the news from a dog, and you can see the Twitter and everything. It's all new. We just started doing the marketing now because we decided we wanted to build first, which is a bit not my style. I like doing marketing first, but we did a bit differently in this. We had our reasons, and we're gonna do marketing now that we know that it's out, and stuff like that. Docs is when you give a position, or when you say something like he's from Greece, when he doesn't want people to know he's there, or shit like that. Dox.
yeah, it's doxing, like
Yeah,
doxing a person. So,
yeah,
like, you don't want
yeah.
to dox someone.
I don't want to dox the lot of things that's going on in the project because I want it to be surprised. I want to roll it out over the next few months.
That will
You
be
can't buy
amazing.
anything yet. You can't buy anything yet.
So is it like you will be able? So there will be the dog, and it will be NFTs. You will be able to own the dog, right?
More than that, man. And then,
How many of them?
it's
How many of them?
there's 10,000. There's 10,000 main characters, dogs,
And
and
there will be the game characters,
I'll say this: it's play to earn.
and something like Axie.
Web3.
So
Yes,
I can use my dog to
yes.
earn gadgets.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything more. You too much. I talk too much. I've said
Yeah.
too much.
And how much is the mint?
Sorry.
How much will be the mint?
Again, I don't want to really say it yet, but it's in the average price range of on Ethereum network.
So I'm checking. I have 0.161 Ethereum.
You're gonna need a little bit more than that.
Come on.
You're gonna need a little bit more than that.
you can make a.
You want me
I
to
will
make
have
a
to sell my
Marcin
crypt.
one? You want to
I
make
will
a
have to sell
Marcin,
my.
and I can sell you a Marcin, a custom made.
No, because I want to like have like 5 dogs at least.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be the same price for everybody because it's fair, it's decentralized. So
But we can sort it out off camera, right?
no, it's good. It's an open contract, so we can't. I can't do that.
It's, uh, yeah, we work it out.
I got a couple of bears I can give you.
Yeah, I still hold them. Oh, look, I will have to go. Sorry,
Okay. I
because
understand. I understand.
but I want to do live with you if you will bless me with your presence,
Sure, you should keep this
because
window open. I can talk to you
when
all
you
you.
hear, people only love it, so thank you for being here. I need to go off quickly.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Take care.
And
Goodbye.
we talk about your project and what you
Sure,
do.
sure. Just contact
Thank
me.
you.
All right.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye